Alright, sup fellow citizens, welcome back to the Path of Rage. Today, we are in the PTU 4.11, or 4.1.1, and we're going to be checking out some new shit today. They've put in new flight combat training missions, basically. Show you here. Once we get to our hangar one, I will actually take it.
The next shuttle
But combat scenarios and whatnot that are supposed to help you learn how to play the game a little bit. They are intended for people who know already how to fly the ship a little.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
But for those of you who haven't ever engaged in combat or whatnot, it should be a nice little refresher, or hey, this is how you do it. I don't know. We'll see. I have not attempted one of these yet. I've been sick as a dog the last few days, so this is my first jump into the PTU. No, sorry. The first night it released was the night I was starting to get sick. I jumped in for about 10 minutes. I had to log off and leave anyway. But here we are in the beautiful city of Orizon, floating in the clouds. Convenience-wise, Area 18 on ArcCorp is my favorite. Looks-wise, this is my favorite landing zone. They also made a nice little change now to your loadout. Your med gun doesn't share a equipment slot with your multi-tool anymore. Now you have to make a choice between either a pistol of some kind or the medical gun, which I don't mind, because you can already strap two guns to your back.
This is your stop. Please prepare to disembark.
And considering what it does, the medical gun is so wildly OP, it's not funny. It'll heal anything. Can we pull that out here? Yeah. See, now this is on 3. It used to be on the same button as this, so you had to cycle through them. I like that. I like the fact that it's got its own now. It's a minor thing, but
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
yeah, they've been running stress tests on this. I don't know how this is going to go.
Enjoying the view?
I do know right now, by the way, for those of you who are interested in trying out this game, there is currently a free fly going on. So you can download the game, jump in, you'll have a list of ships to choose from, and you can jump in and give the game a try for free. If you're at all interested, I suggest you give it a try. I do every video when they have a free fly going on. I always will, because it's a way to try the game without spending money. But I do want those of you who are going to give it a try to understand one very important fact. Because so many people are trying it for free, it happens every time. It's not always the best of experiences, and that is even more on top of Star Citizen's usual antics. Sometimes you'll get on at a time of day and the server is great. I'm going to take a Harbinger. I haven't had one of these in a while. Pardon me.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please
It's
visit
at my hangar. Yeah, it's live with a free fly is very, very prone to bugs and whatnot because it really stresses the servers. So many people joining in. They get a lot of data from it. They get better each time very quickly. But, yeah. Just be aware. If you do decide to try out the game during the free fly, again, if you're interested, do it. No reason not to. Just understand you still will get a buggy experience. Yeah, I have this extra large hangar for that heavy fighter for one reason. Everybody on the PTU in Wave 1 and 2 and Evocati currently has access to a Polaris capital ship.
Please visit us again.
However, a Polaris capital ship is not a single-seater by any stretch of the imagination, and even if you pilot it, you can't fire any of the guns, at least as far as I know. And yeah, I don't think it's quite gonna do me any good to bring a Polaris to the first mission. Check this bad boy out. It's been a long time since I took out a Harbinger or one of these at all. What is this loadout? Okay. And here's the thing, even though it's a heavy fighter, where is... Where's the button to open the damn thing? I actually don't know. That's how long it's been. Oh. I don't remember how to get into this thing. Hold on. I might... Oh, wrong thing. I actually have to do this. I usually have these turned off. Ramp access. Oh. I just had to be standing in the right spot. Oh, alright. See, it's a fighter, but it has beds and a bathroom. A bit more than a fighter. All right. We will get this opening and turned on. And then once we get into atmosphere, we will accept the mission because there is vocals. Nice field of view on this. I really do have to get the head tracking set up. It makes such a difference in this game. Like, I have to hold a button down to look around like this right now. Whereas with the head tracking, you can look around. During combat, it's... oh. The wings spread out. Once you put the gear up. It's a nice big ship. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Not too shabby. It's got a bit of a wide profile. If an enemy gets like above or below you, it's got the turret with it for a co-pilot. Alright. We are going max speed. We'll go to ballistics now. Let's accept our contract. Scenario 1, Combat Gauntlet. Intended for pilots who've already mastered flying basics and are ready to take their abilities to the next level. Okay. Risk of injury should be taken now. I did this the first day. So we'll see if it's been fixed. I could not shoot the enemy when I got there. Nothing I did would make my weapons fire. And that included my... come on, accept it. Oh. Okay, it's not in there. This is not good. Let's turn off the cruise. We are out of atmosphere now. Let's look behind us though. Yeah. Come on. Wow. Haha. Let's... What is it over here? No, I don't want to go to selling. Go to OM5. See if a change of scenery changes it. Oh.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete.
Whoa! That was some serious chop. Where's the planet? Right behind me there. There we go. Let's try it again. Boom. Okay. So we got to go to the asteroid surrounding Yella. That's one of the things that you can expect in live, actually, folks. I'm surprised that that took as long as it did now on the PTU, because there's always less people on the PTU, always. But on live, you'll get that a lot of time, that interaction delay, especially in the Moby-Glass. Okay.
Hey, rookie. Thanks for signing up for my combat pilot training course. Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas Baramsko, but my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons in the Navy and have over 10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of mine flying special training rigs. You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry and do your best. They can handle it. All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there.
Okay. All right. Now, like I said, when I tried this the first time, I could not fire weapons. Even when I bailed out of the ship and pulled my pistol or my rifle, couldn't shoot.
My combat pilot training course. Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas Baramsko.
Oh, he's showing me the same thing.
Call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons in the Navy and have over 10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of mine flying special training rigs. You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry and do your best. They can handle it. All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there. Hey, thanks for signing up for my combat pilot.
Oh, for God's sake.
Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas Baramsko, but my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons in the Navy and have over...
Why the hell do I keep losing target?
Teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of mine flying special training rigs.
Do I have missiles?
You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry and do your best.
No, I don't.
They can handle it. All right,
Okay.
Get ready, and I'll see you out there. Now that you're in position, we can start the lesson. Stand by.
Deadbolts?
Hey, rookie. Thanks for signing up for my combat pilot training course. Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas Baramsko.
Oh, for God's sake.
But my students call me Gilly.
That does some decent damage, but I want these.
Have over 10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of mine flying special training rigs. You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry.
Why can't...
and do your best. They can handle it.
Why couldn't I shoot?
All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there. Hey,
I can't shoot!
thanks for signing up for my combat pilot training course. Just to introduce myself,
I can't
I'm
shoot!
Lucas Baramsko, but my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons in the Navy and have
There we
over
go.
10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to
What?
start off slow and evaluate.
Are
how
we
you
gonna start
handle
off slow?
yourself in
Are we
some
really?
one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of
I-
mine flying special
I can't-
training rigs. You can
I
treat
can't
them like
shoot these
normal
weapons.
hostiles, so don't worry and do your best. They can handle it. All right, get ready, and I'll see you out.
Yeah, my main guns won't fire.
Looks like you got inbound. Weapons free.
Oh, that's great.
Contact.
What? Yes, thank you. Why can't I shoot these guns? That mean... Okay.
Kill.
All targets neutralized. Catch your breath. The next one is on its way.
Okay, I know they're fixed guns, but I thought you could at least use the gimbal to guide them.
Contact.
We go here.
Missile. Lock.
Okay, yeah, we gotta be further away from missiles.
Shields under fire.
And the missiles don't want to fire for some reason. Where'd you go? Oh shit, that's why. Gotta watch out for this piece of space rock here.
Contact.
What the? You need to die.
Kill.
There we go.
Clear up, but I got more coming your way.
Yay. Is that still the dude I destroyed already? Let's go blow him up for good.
Contact.
Oh, these are ballistics. There we go. All right, let's get this dude.
Missile. Lock.
I don't. Missiles aren't firing.
Shields under fire.
Now we're fighting a, what's that, a prospector? Yeah, this shouldn't even be able to hurt me. Please die. Okay, let's do this. Ooh.
Shields under fire.
You know, he's taking more of a beating than my cutlass ever does. Oh, get lost! There we go. Alright, scenario 1 done. Now, let's do something here.
On completing another part of your course.
Hold on.
Impress the other pilots out there today. I'll see you when you're ready to continue your training.
Let's see what happens to this dude. If I stop moving, he's just gonna slightly keep drifting. He's not something I can get on for cargo. Hello. No pilot. Let's blow him up for good.
Ammo low.
Yes, I can. Yeah, not that worried about it. What we do need to do, though, is go to the nearest base. Which I don't want to be Grim Hex. Let's go to Seraphim Station. And rearm. And we'll jump the next one, maybe. I am not gonna lie. I'm surprised that worked in the end. I do prefer with the ships to have mainly laser-based weapons. Even though it might take longer to get through the shields. I know you should...
Thanks for signing up for my combat pilot training course. Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas.
For God's sake.
But my students call me Gilly. I've served
Do
in
they
6
now?
squadrons in the Navy and have over 10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights.
Welcome to the PTU.
Everyone you're facing off against are former
Yeah,
students
dude.
special training rigs. You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry and do your best. They can handle it. All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there. Hey, rookie. Thanks for signing up for my combat pilot.
Oh my
training course.
God.
Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas Baramsko, but my students call me Gil.
Oh yes, I will be going to the issue council immediately after this video to report that. Holy crap.
For this first lesson,
I love Seraphim.
start off slow and evaluate how you handle
I
yourself
think
in
it's
some
a
one-on-one
proper
dogfights.
replacement for the
Everyone
original
you're
Port
facing off
Olisar.
against are former students of mine flying special training rigs. You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry. And do
And
your
you know
best.
what I'm going to
They
do
can
while I'm
handle it.
here?
All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there.
Where? There we are. Okay. I think what I'm going to do while I'm testing this build, even off camera, I'm going to set this as my spawn point. If you go, quick note to those of you who are going to try this game and do the free fly and all that kind of stuff, you'll have to pick one of the planetary landing zones to start your game in. For me, that's usually Area 18, like I said at the beginning. You can do it here at Crusader, at Orson, pardon me, on Crusader, and you could go to Microtech in Lorville. I would suggest, whatever you do, don't summon any of the ships available to you there except for one. Just go find your way to the hangar at the spaceport at the landing zone that you start at. Okay? And then I am wildly off here. So, I hate not being able to see underneath my vehicle. There we go. I was a little off with the landing thing. Also wildly up. Okay. As I was saying, I couldn't shut my engine off there. And, notice, We've lost ship sounds. Yeah, things are slow loading. So even on the PTU, we've got still some of the issues going on. But as I was saying, if you're trying out a free fly, pick your landing zone, go to the space station, and pick from the list of whatever ships you have. Take the Harbinger if you want, which I'm going to store here. Don't deliver anything else to that landing zone. Instead, leave the landing zone and do what I just did. Go to the orbital platform above it. Be it Seraphim above Orison, Everest above Lorville, I think it is. Area 18 has its port. Like, they all have their own space station in orbit. Go there and do what I'm about to do. You head to the medical center on the space station, and you set this as your regen point. Yeah, you can tell the server's getting bogged down. So, Seraphim Station, it's right over here. Isn't it? No, that's Easy Hab. Where is the med bay? Pardon me. The reason why you do this is because it just gets you out into space quicker. There we are. You'll spawn in, same thing as on the landing zone. You will spawn in the hab here at the medical clinic, or you'll respawn here as your actual respawn point. But you don't have to worry about the tram. You don't have to worry about taking more elevators than you need to. And you'll have easier and quicker access to your hangar. Which one's number 4? This one. Do this. And Seraphim Clinic. Transfer imprint. Confirm. There we go. So now, every time I respawn, when I get killed in space, I will respawn in this room, or one of them, here on Seraphim Station. And I will be literally around the corner, right next to where, actually in the building, where I need to buy, try to get out of here. This way. I'm right next to where I need to buy medical supplies. I'm right next to the hangar. All of that stuff. So, I apparently need to drink.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'll store the rest.
What?
He does not sell food. Okay, don't need that. And away we go. Let's check the next one. What does this do for us? Just to see what's available. How to deal with multiple targets at the same time. So whenever you're set, grab a combat ship, so it's basically the same thing, but instead of one-on-one, we're going to be... Now we're getting script. Did we get that with the first one? Yes. And I believe script can be used to trade in for favors with Wikello to get better armor and stuff like that. There is a reason to do these things, folks. But anyway, that's actually the half-hour mark. I'm going to leave it right there. We've seen how these are going to go. This is, pardon me, available again. There's also these other contracts that have been added in that we'll have to look at some point in time. Is it mercenary? Yeah, Foxwell. These take place at asteroid mining bases like we had in Pyro, except the difference is, I believe, I haven't gone to one yet. I'm reading this on the Evocati board. The interiors of these are not yet available, but they are there. You can go and fight around them, and do stuff around them, and there are also, I believe, yes, patrols. So you just go for a random patrol. You know what? Screw it. We'll do one more. Let's try out a patrol. So we got to go to the patrol coordinates. Okay. Track. There we go. And we'll head back. And you know what? Because we are on the station, and I set it to my respawn point, we're going to take something else. It's quicker, actually, if you order it here, instead of making it come up the elevator. I'll claim that.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Hey, expedited, but I'm not going to wait for it. The Guardian? Heavy fighter? Let's do it. Oops.
Vehicle selected.
I like the looks of the Guardian.
Your vehicle
It's like a mini TIE fighter, man.
visitors again.
Okay. But you can tell in this part of the Stanton system, the servers might be lagging a tad, probably again because of live, but maybe there's enough people in this area, that's what... Oh, it's still coming up. Maybe there's enough people in this area, and that's why the NPCs here are not moving. Now I can get in this way, yeah. Okay. I like this ship. I like the looks of this ship a lot. How about you? Straight into space. And see again, now I can just stop, make my coordinates, or set my coordinate jump points, and away we go. So you don't have to worry about getting out of atmosphere either. It's just... Oh, okay, for a second I thought we were on the other side of the... the whole system. It's just a quality of life speed things up for you guys. To allow you to get the most out of your time with the free fly if you do try it out. And if you do, it should be linked in the showing in the description. Use my referral code. Get, you know, in the live build, get a bit more extra cash, and I can't remember what it is now. Maybe a dragonfly.
Thanks for signing up for my combat pilot.
I didn't sign up for your combat pilot training.
Myself, I'm Lucas Baramsko, but my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons in the Navy and have over 10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and
Okay,
fly.
what is this?
For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of mine flying special training rigs.
An asteroid,
Treat 'em like
okay.
normal hostiles, so don't worry and do your best. They can handle it. All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there.
What? So it says total criminals neutralized. Oh, what is this? Hello. This is the asteroid base. What do we got here? Do we have missiles? Yeah, we've got ignites. Okay. Yeah, this especially would be nice to be able to look around in. With the free look. I'm going to work at getting that going for the next video, hopefully. You guys will lose my lovely face in the corner here. But you'll see a more movement-based and natural-looking type of vibe, I think. I don't know if I'm going to go so far as to do something like Toby Eye Tracker. Oh, it switched to Call of Arms. God damn it. Go to patrol coordinates. That would be why. Still, this looks cool. That's the same thing. Yeah, another asteroid base. Okay. And these shoot... I wonder what they are. Attritions? I don't actually know. Let's put another power pip in here. And one in shields. Because I think it saves 2 of them for quantum. Oh, such a beautiful game. I like that your display is like a holographic projection. What do we got here? Not seeing anything to scan yet. Now, from what I understand from Evo Chat as well, these patrol missions throw random things your way. Sometimes it's just go here and then nothing happens. Other times go here, fight and die to an enemy fleet. It's a mix and mashup of things we've had in the game already. What is that? That is a Polaris. Great. That is another Polaris. I ain't doing shit to that.
Watch out, enemy's heading your way.
What is? Yeah, who is it? Issa Beardsley. Now the Foxwell missions are the legal missions. I believe there's also headhunter missions for whatchamacallums, criminals. I have. There we go. How you doing? What do we got? Ah, it's just a cargo. Not a cargo. What is that thing? I forget. Ah, you think he ran it? I'm pretty certain he ran into an asteroid. Come at me, little one. Come back here.
Not Not picking up any
Oh
hostile
wow, that was
activity.
fast.
Giving you the all clear.
Okay. Actually, before we go anywhere, where are those Polari? Another one closer, isn't there? I want to look at the pretty ship. These things are cool. They're so cool. Look at that. And the fact that this thing right here can have a full crew, can have, what, like 50 people on it? All on the same server if they want? Oh. I love the scope of this game. I just love it. I've said it before in my videos, I'll say it again. I genuinely believe that this game will almost take over my life once it finally comes out. I will have to actively work to make it not take over my life. Because it'll offer pretty much everything I want in a game. What is that? Corsair. Doesn't look like he's moving. Let's untarget him. I know he's there. Pardon me.
Okay, now that you're here, we need you to check the area. Fly to the designated points and ping your scanner.
Okay, ping the area. 3 areas. Oh, that's the closest one there. We'll go there first. I do like that they're adding more mission types into the game. It's something that's been needed for a long time. Now what we need is the boost mode. The quantum boost. That's supposed to be coming this time, sometime this year. That'll be a huge quality of life change, like being able to boost to this point. Yeah, much needed. I don't honestly think it will make the universe feel smaller, just because when you're not boosting or whatnot, when you actually have to fly and do combat or whatnot, it does ground you in how big this game is.
Hold tight while I scan the sector.
Pardon me.
Looks all clear. On to the next one.
Indeed. Whoop. Use a little afterburner there. Check this baby out. How can you not love it? It reminds me, I used to love, despite the fact that they screwed it up with loot boxes, I used to love Battlefront 2, and this reminds me of the Interceptor TIE Fighter. You sound off in the comments if you guys agree or not, but it does. It makes me makes me feel like I'm flying a TIE Fighter. I want it to have green lasers so badly. What do we got here? That is a turret. That is another Polari. A Polaris. Same turret. Okay. Can I please untarget these? New objective, investigate. There it is. What do we got?
It's like a monitoring satellite.
Yeah.
Seems
What
functional, so we can let it be.
What I targeted already.
To the next point.
Right? Pardon me. I couldn't film. I couldn't play games. I could barely sit upright for 2 days. It hit me so hard. I did not think I would get to today's video, to be honest, folks. Nope. I got my 2 episodes for Battletech done this week, and my Ghost of Tsushima video done on the first day I started feeling it, because I knew it was going to hit me just the way how quickly it was coming on. But after getting those done, all in one day, oh, yeah, it was rough. Today is the first day I'm actually feeling well. Not well, but better. Yesterday was a slight lightning, but not enough. I was just very blah all day. Unknown. What is unknown? What are you? It's another monitor? I don't know what that is. Investigate. Yeah, there we go. Pardon me.
Okay, that satellite's good. Click proceed. That was the last scan we needed. Thanks for the help.
Okay. Investigate. Well, let's see what's going to take us to next. Yeah, Quantum Boost is going to be such a nice addition. Pardon me, folks. I am so sorry.
Hey, rookie. Thanks for signing up for
Oh,
my
piss
combat
off,
training
dude.
course. Just to introduce myself, I'm Lucas Barrett.
I think I lost it.
But my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons in the Navy and have over 10 years experience teaching pilots how to fly and fight. For this first lesson, we're going to start off slow and evaluate how you handle yourself in some one-on-one dogfights. Everyone you're facing off against are former students of mine flying special training rigs. You can treat them like normal hostiles, so don't worry and do your best. They can handle it. All right, get ready, and I'll see you out there.
Yes, you will. Later. That is definitely going into an issue council report. You know, those of you who do play Star Citizen and for some reason enjoy checking out my content, if you've tried the Mirai in combat, let me know what you guys think of it overall. Is it worthwhile getting a Mirai in-game as your solo combat ship, or is excuse me, is it just not quite worth it? Inquiring minds want to know. We're gonna get in combat in here for sure.
Hey, I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna do a deeper scan. Stand by.
Okay. Pardon me. This kind of reminds me of the old mission chain we used to do. Oh, with what's her name? I can't remember her name. We used to go around and find intel for her. We all want her brought back. This is one of the few missions way back at the beginning, when they even put missions in in the first place, that holy crap, look at them all. That was non-combat.
Fancy shit.
Go to patrol
Clear.
coordinates.
You can head to the next sector.
Okay. Contract complete. Well, there we go. And that just got us 50k for doing those fairly easy missions. And aside from a couple of slight hiccups, they worked well. So you know what? I think, folks, we're going to leave it at that. That is, once again, your weekly look into the latest goings-on of Star Citizen and what the current patch is playing like. I can read... Oh, I thought I heard somebody flying by. I can read you all the patch notes in the world, fix this, critical bug that. None of that will make a difference if the game itself isn't playable, and I can't show you what it looks like and how it's playing out. Right now, this is actually going surprisingly well. But again, it's PTU. Once it goes live, that's when all the bugs really come out, because as good as PTU is, it's only Evocati, which is a very limited number of us, and each wave is requirements like subscribers, concierge level buyers, pardon me, people that put a fair bit of money into this game. And then when you get into live, that's when everyone who bought a $45 package and no more, they can all jump in on it. And the servers really eat the ham sandwich. So we'll see. I hope that they can pull this level of performance off overall. Knock out some of the bugs like that repeating line, oh my god. But so far, folks, this 4.11 patch, or 0.1.1 patch, is looking like it's going to bring us some cool shit. It'll be a good addition to live, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. So, I hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Sound off in the comments. Subscribe if you're new if you want to see more. And until next time, I've been Rage at Games, and I will see you in the verse. Bye-bye.